I have just noticed some little bits of flashing under here. There we are, that's it, got rid of that. Not a problem. Now then, what other colour can we use for this? For this colour here on the arms, I think what I might do, some of this evil gold, tainted gold, sorry. The evil one is evil chrome, isn't it? Yeah. I'll add some of this red into it to tint it slightly. I'm not quite sure whether I've made the evil chrome or not, but there we are. And we'll go over this part here, and it looks as though I may have mixed some evil chrome. With this mini, which occasionally I will find myself doing that, where I'm actually trying to mix a different colour, and as it turns out I'm mixing a colour that I already have. I do it quite often, and when I've done it, it's turned out very similar to Citadel's The Fang. But it's done, and I'm going to do these leg guards as well in this colour. Yeah, I've accidentally gone on somewhere that I didn't want paint, but not to worry. I'm not going on the knee pad, although I am going to go over some of the erased areas here. The race pad I'm going to do is something slightly different. There we go. Make sure that's done and covered. I'm happy with the way this is going. I'm very happy with these paints. The Army Painter metallic colours are really smooth, they go on really well. I don't get a problem with any of them that I've used so far. And they mix together well as well, which is always a good thing. And there we go. I think that's everything. Not quite. Just the backs of this leg that I need to do. When I say the back, I just mean the back of the back edge of the armour plate. There we are. I'm happy with that. Next, what are we going to do next? Let's do this bit. Yeah. And for that, I'm going to take some Azure Magic. Just a little spot of that. Look at that. Vibrant. Lovely. And I'm not going to keep it that colour because we're going to put it in some of this red. We may use some of that later on, but I want to get different colours here. I want to show how these colours work together when you mix them. And got a nice purpley colour here, but it's more on the red side than the blue side. And that's going to go on these little shields. Nice. Look how smooth this is going on. There's no grittiness like you find with the white. There's no lumpy bits. It's just a smooth, buttery smooth paint that's going on there. Lovely. So smooth it slides under doors. I do like these paints. And let's put this as well around here. There we go. Now we're going to come along and, as I say, highlight this a little more, but as it stands, there's not much more we can do with metallic colours. There we are. Anywhere else I can do with this? I don't. Yes, let's do under the arm here. Have that as like a separate piece. There we go. Oh, nice and colourful. And there we go. There is some moulding here, which gives a little bit of definition. So I'm actually going, the paint's actually going to the moulded parts. And it will hopefully look really nice by the time I've finished. And Ali's having a good sneeze there in the background. Don't know whether you heard that, but if you did, just tell you what it is. If you didn't, then you just missed the sound of Ali sneezing. There we go. There we go. Right, I think that's okay now. Next job I want to do is I'm going to do for the chest plate. I'd like some, you know what, I like this one from when I did it last week on the helmets of Mago Night Scales. I want to do this. I want to do this one on the chest plate. Now, I'm trying to avoid painting where I've painted with the previous mix. Sometimes it's easier said than done though, depending on what the model's like. This time it's fairly simple. We just need to make sure that we follow the moulding, because it is quite an easy one to avoid. There we go. I'm also trying to avoid going over these big raised areas on the chest plate, because I don't want to do that in this colour. And there we go. And just down to here, and that will do. I like that. I'm pleased with it. Just making sure that we've got everywhere that needs to be got. I'm going to have to go back into the black because there's a few bits on that belt I've missed. So let's do that, shall we? I'm just going to pull it down from this. This is just the plain black paint that I put out earlier and put on the belt. I've just missed a few pieces. Sometimes you see it when it's dry, you don't see it when it's wet. There we are. Now then, that's that one. Okay, so I'm going to go with this Azure Magic and go just over around the perimeter of this bit of armour here. I do believe that what I've just painted is a horn from like a demon kind of thing, but I'm going to paint little bits of it and then go over again later on with another thing. And I'm going to do the same again around this little chap here. I want to make this chap quite colourful. And let's do the bits on his chest as well with this colour. Just to brighten things up. And this one as well. Again, with it being metallic, if you catch anywhere else that's metallic, then it's fine. Once it's dried, you can go over it, but try not to do this over anywhere that's non-metallic. Right, I need to just touch up at the back there, like so. I'm really happy with that. Now then, before I do anything else, I'm going to wash the skin tone, and for that I'm going to use when I can get it out of the tray. Strong skin wash. This comes with the skin tone set. Give it a good shake. Make sure there's no, all the pigment is not stuck at the bottom. And we'll just put a few drops down there. There's not a lot, surprisingly, of skin tone here, so I'm not going too heavy with it and putting too much out. So we're just going to add the wash here and there. Being careful where I place it, obviously. I don't want to have it where it's not skin. There you are. And now his face. And his hands. I'll do his hands as well because it's a similar colour. It's brown, so it's not causing any issue. Might even do the red bits that I put on earlier for the little leather stripped skirts that they use. I keep calling them skirts. I can never remember what they're actually called. And I'm sure somebody's going to tell me, but there we are. That is the skin, or the medium, is it the medium skin wash that I've used? Strong skin wash, sorry. So while we're waiting for that to dry, one more part I've forgot to do. Well, not forgot to do, I've just completely missed, is the horns. I'll do the horns with this as well. I'm doing everything that... And I forgot the bloody skirt, even while talking about it. So everywhere that I've painted in normal paints rather than metallic paints can get a coating of this because it's fairly similar in tone. And will quite help in finding the shadows and emphasising those. And then from there we can build up the what do you call it? Build up the highlights. And I really do believe that I've missed a couple of pieces, but I don't know. Alright, so I'll let that bit dry up. Now, what can we do? I'm going to go with another of the... I'm going to be using all of these by the time I finish with this mini. I'm going to be using another one of the metallic ones, Zephyr Pink. Seems like a weird one to put on a gladiator, but bear with me. These are going on these little faces here. I'm going on these little, what I'm going to call them demon faces. I don't know whether they're demons or not. But go. That's that done, that's that done. Got this one here. Da, 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 da. This one looks like a demon because looks like it's got horns. But I may be wrong. Anywhere else? Let's do this little shoulder pad as well. Not shoulder pad, elbow pad. That'll do nicely. Thank you very much. And oops, to do the side here. Now, let us go back to normal paints, shall we? A little bit of the red. In fact, let's just go into black and put it in here. Make it really, really dark, and then we can go down. All down the back legs, back of the legs rather, not the back legs, all down the back of the legs. And we can do underneath as well. Just like so. I don't know what undergarments he will be wearing, but he would have something to stop himself from getting chafed by the metallic armour plates. So that's what we're going to run with. We're just going to do it in dirt red, a very dark red, and then they're coming up with it, bringing it up to browns. And finally the shoes. I'm going to take some of the leather brown, some of the black, and we'll do the shoes in that colour. I'm not sure whether it's armoured shoes or not. If it is, I can come along afterwards with a metallic colour, but I don't think it will be. Although it does look like as though there might be armour plates. Yes, there is. There is armour plates over the top of the shoes. I can tell by the moulding underneath the foot. So what I'll do is I'll just paint these like so, and then I can come along later on and just paint the top areas in like a metal colour. Okay, so that's that bit done. Now we do have a weighting procedure to do now for the whatchamacallit, the wash to dry, but I'm just going to hit a few places with this dark red just to make it look as though I've got everywhere painted, because I do think I've missed a couple of places, like there for example, and they're going to be going over with a metallic colour, I think, just seeing what they are. Okay, so that's that bit done. Next job I think will be Hydra Turquoise. Now that is not going on the wet palette. I don't need a great deal of this. Just going to be a little spot just about there, which you missed. There we go. Now I'll just take a little bit of the black and add that as well, just to change the colour, deepen it a little bit, and then here we'll go down and add a little bit of a highlight onto there, and also onto the belt as well. And there we are. Some areas of the belt will not be getting a treatment of this because it's in shadow, other areas will be. And yeah. As you can see, when we've got some of that, it's looking, the details are standing out a little more. There we go. Now, it looks like the wash has dried in the skin area, so let's just re-establish the tone of the skin